can you say your first and last name?
Well, I used the one that's on your drive, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Paklonski.
And James, where were you born?
But I remember when on the birth certificate, I think it was St. Joseph's Hospital, that great big building up on Court Street, 1936, February the 21st. Yeah, it's a week after Valentine's Day.
What did you do for your job?
Laundry work. Then I drove that metal-sized truck for a while. It was Aramark Laundry.
You worked at Aramark Laundry.
Yeah, it was Harvey's Laundry when I first walked in the door. And so forth.
Gotcha. What was a regular day like for you before the pandemic?
Oh, I go places. I still go here. Then I would go to the Panera Bread out there where those little fancy buildings at. And then I went to the Golden Corral. Then sometimes I go to the South Hills Mall.
Gotcha. And how did you get to all those places?
By bus.
You took the bus?
Yeah.
Do you remember when you first heard about it?
When they was talking about it so much on TV and all that.
Okay, on the TV.
Yeah.
What did you see on the TV? What do you remember?
People were sick and some they was in hospitals and so forth.
And what did you think? What did you think when you heard about this virus that was putting people in the hospital?
It was terrible. Yeah. But the buses itself was still running, so I still was able to get through or go there. And when I come in here, I tell them there I want coffee, then I walk out the door.
Yeah, and we should mention, because people will be listening to this, that here is at Coffee Works, right? At Pier Street Coffee Works.
Well, one thing that was good, when Subway used to be down on Fifth, they set some of the tables and chairs outside the front of the door of the building. If I want to sit down and eat my snack, I just want to go and sit down at the table there, and I still was able to sit down at the table anyway because it was outdoors.
And I know you and I stopped meeting for coffee during that time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was home.
Yeah. But you still was able to keep in contact with Natalie and me and that because that was because you know their phone number. That's why.
Yeah, we could talk on the phone, couldn't we? What else was different? I know you've got a bowling group that you really love to go bowling with.
Yeah, they closed down for a while.
Okay.
When they reopened, they did just like Walmart. They used restrictions and shields between each lane and that for a while. But you was able to go into the building, go in, knock a few pins down, have a little fun, then leave when you're done.
Yeah. All right. Well, any final thoughts on living through COVID and living through this time, James?
Well, the only thing I'm really interested in is to get that first or second shot at the Tyson Event Center. Then remember, I took one booster shot.
That's right, yeah. So you got your first and second shot at the Tyson Event Center.
And the booster shot, I went to, I think it was the Hy-Vee in Hamilton.
Thanks so much, James.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Support for Facing a Changed World, an oral history of the COVID-19 pandemic, comes from the Margaret Ann Martin Everest Foundation, the Kind World Foundation, Humanities Iowa, the Friends of Siouxland Public Media, and listeners like you.